Hello everyone and welcome back to Glam Studios. As you can see, I am quite done. I am wearing a ombre hot pink lip, so to speak, and the color is from the Revel collection by Julian Lark. It's amazing. I love it. It's actually a stain, so come the end of the evening, I'm not going to have to retouch this. Tonight actually, we're going to go ahead and do the cat eye tutorial. I've gotten quite a few requests for this particular tutorial, and as you can see, I've already completed the left eye. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the right side. I'm going to utilize a basic liquid eyeliner, and I believe I got this from just my random hair supply store. It's just basic black. It's not going to matter, as I know most of my viewers probably aren't makeup artists, so I want to keep the tutorial simple, and I don't want you to feel as though you have to go out and buy a whole lot of product to execute the looks that you like. So let's get started. There are several tutorials on how to create this look. They're all completely different, so I hope that my technique actually works for you. In addition to, I'm also going to apply the lash and show you guys how to achieve that wispy, long, these are my natural lash look. So let's get started. Utilizing, again, just a basic black liquid eyeliner. I am going to start, and I'm going to have a line, just a basic line as a guide across the upper lash line. And because this is liquid liner, you want to be very careful in the amount of pressure you apply to your brush, because you don't want the initial line to be too harsh. And it really doesn't have to be perfect, because we are going to perfect and clean up the line at the end of the tutorial. As you can see, that this line is not very straight at all. It's just a line above my lashes. So let's go ahead and get started with the rest of the cat eye. The next thing I'm going to do is look at where the actual peak of my brow ends and where the corner of my eye begins. And I kind of want my line to be, I want it to line up. And I extend the line based off how thick I actually want the liner to be. And with this look, I wanted something kind of medium, kind of bold, that would actually stand out. So let's go ahead and continue, and I'm going to make using small strokes from the corner of my eye towards the end of my brow. I went ahead and created what would be the wing of my liner, and it also will help you make sure that your line is super straight and crisp, because that also makes a difference with the cat eye. Okay, so now that I have my line in place, the easy thing now is you're just really going to go ahead in and just fill in this space and create the shape. It's super simple, super easy, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to start from where my line is, and I'm going to just fill in my liner. Like so. And as you can see, with a small swooping motion going into the eye, it allows me to create that depth of the cat. And as you can see, that both eyes, the right and the left, do not match. So I'm going to go ahead and fill it in so that it is the correct thickness and that my eyes match. And that was so easy. To finish off the line, and you want it, unless you just happen to like a thinner line at the base of the eye, I kind of wanted a line that's going to actually stand out. So to make that a little bolder, you want to start now from the inner corner of the eye and then continue out towards the end of your wing. And that's very simple. And you just want to make sure you have that completely filled in, okay, guys? And there you are, a winged cat eye. The next thing I'm going to do is apply my lash. I'm going to use a lash number 747M. It's a basic strip lash. It's very naturalistic. It is longer than my natural lash line, and once mascara is applied, it's going to give it a more naturalistic look. I've already set my lash adhesive to set. It is very important when you apply eyelashes to allow your glue to sit. That way you don't have to fight with the lash in order to get the weft to sit correctly above your natural lash line. I'm just going to use the tip of my angular brush, Q-tip, safety pin, whatever you have handy would actually work to execute this. I'm going to place a tad bit of adhesive. It's not a whole lot. And I'm going to go ahead and line the ridge of, please excuse the stain on the back of my hand. So we're going to go ahead and apply that. Just really simple, really basic. Nothing too hard. I like to use tweezers. Some makeup artists don't, but I have little plump fingers and they get in the way. So tweezers help me get exactly into the corners and place the lash exactly where I would like it to be above the lash line. You want to make sure you're getting your lash as close to the lash line as possible so there's no gaps between your natural lash and the weft of the strip lash. So placing the lash, I like to start with the corner of my eye because I've realized over the years if I place my lashes too far inward, when I blink, I can feel them poke, and that's not comfortable. So I'm going to go ahead and place my lash right about where my natural lash line starts. As you can see, it's not too far over, and the glue, although I like to use black, does dry clear, okay, ladies and gentlemen? And utilizing the rest of the tweezer, I'm going to adjust this just slightly. Perfect. And now you just literally just apply the lash directly into the lash line. And I would encourage you guys to find a technique that may or may not work for you or that will work for you. This is just something that worked for me over the years, and it allows me to get the lash on like that. Ta-da! I have my lash in place. What I actually like to do at that point, once I have the lash where I want it to be, I'm going to utilize mascara that I've just almost dropped. This is the, I don't even know, the label is worn off. So, but just your traditional black mascara, and you want to marry the lashes together like so. And that also gives the lash a very, very naturalistic look. And there you have it pretty much. If you want something a little more defined on the eye, you can always go back over the lash line with your eyeliner for a second coat, which also will allow you to kind of hide the weft very short a little bit because you don't want to make sure you don't have any lines. And there you have it. So my lash has been applied, my mascara has been applied, and that is the end of the tutorial. So I hope that it's helped you guys out to execute your cat eye just like how I did. And you can actually do this with any type of eyeshadow base, whatever your look is going to be. I find that a cat eye very much so opens up the eye and gives it a little bit of shape. So I hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned.